Are you also dreaming about going on the most epic road trip down Highway 1 in California? Then this video is for you. Highway 1 is one of the most beautiful coastal drives in the world and has an amazing and dramatic scenery. I give you my best travel tips and travel advices how to get the best road trip on Highway 1, and it's a must-see experience. And I will give you my top 10 favorite stops along the coast to really get the most amazing road trip on Highway 1. My first travel advice is, when you're going on your road trip, take your time, don't rush too much. Take at least 2 or 3 overnights on the way, so you have time to see the impressive scenery, the charming towns and the iconic buildings along the way. Because the stretch is 454 miles, it's 730 kilometers long, and there is so much to see and do on Highway 1. And my second travel advice is, to get the most epic look at Highway 1, I recommend you to drive from San Francisco to Los Angeles. Because then you have the Pacific Ocean on your right hand with no cars to distract your view to the breathtaking scenery you would experience. The first stop I recommend you to do is in Santa Cruz. It's an ultra mellow beach town along Highway 1 and has 2 really good reasons for a stop. First, there is a really nice beach and you can take some time to relax on the beach and take a swim. Second, there is family fun at the Santa Cruz boardwalk with classic roller coasters, arcade games, corn dogs and a historic carousel. It is worth spending an afternoon and an evening here. Number 2. When you continue down Highway 1, the next stop I recommend you to do is in Monterey. It used to be a lively fishing village with a lot of sardine cannery factories, but they are all gone now. And the rustic old canning factories are transformed into fine shops and fancy restaurants, and there's also an amazing aquarium in one of the old sardine factories. So if you're traveling with kids, I highly recommend you to visit this aquarium. So it's a nice stop on the way down Highway 1. From there, I suggest you to take a 17-mile drive along the coast. It's a privately owned road with public access, and it costs $10 to drive there. The 17-mile drive is where a lot of the millionaires live along the coast. So when you drive here, you can enjoy the impressive homes, and the coastline is really beautiful. And you can also enjoy the animal life that is here as well. Number 4. Then continue to Camel by the Sea. It is a really charming little town with a lot of art galleries and nice shops, and it's an idyllic little pocket of time. And Clint Eastwood was a mayor there in the 1980s. The atmosphere is so amazing and lovely here. As you can see on the pictures, this is a perfect little town to go and have a stroll, look at the shop. This would be the perfect spot to have lunch and just enjoy the weather, the scenery, the atmosphere, and just enjoy life in general. Stop number 5 you may not miss on this tour is stopping at the Big Sur. Don't forget to enjoy the breathtaking scenery in the Big Sur. Remember to make plenty of stops so you can enjoy the view. Also, don't forget to make a stop at the impressive and iconic Bixby Bridge. A travel tip. If you see a lot of cars parked along the road, make a stop and see what they are looking at. Probably they are looking at an amazing scenery, and that way you don't miss out on this wonderful scenery on the way. Number 6. Also, when you're driving on Highway 1, a really nice stop is at Hearst Castle. Hearst Castle is a beautiful castle built in the 1990s by the newspaper king William Randolph Hearst. He built this amazing castle on top of a hill overlooking everything. And when he died, his family gave this castle to the public. So now it's possible to go and take a tour, and it's so beautiful and amazing and worth a visit, and fun to hear all the stories about the old times. It's a fun and amazing way to spend a couple of hours as a stop on your way down Highway 1. Number 7. Visit Madonna Inn for lunch or have your dinner there. It's a really kids hotel and fun to visit. They have good food, and it's also possible to stay overnight there. Number 8, I suggest you to take a little detour from the coastline and visit Solvang. It's the Danish town. It's a little piece of Denmark in America. I am Danish, and I promise you that Solvang has a really authentic Danish vibe, and it's definitely worth a visit. And it's also a good place to have your lunch and dinner, so you can try the nice Danish food, and you can also get the real Danish pastries there. And the atmosphere is really Danish, so I can highly recommend this place too. Number 9. Visit the beautiful city Santa Barbara. There is a Spanish vibe there, and the atmosphere is intimate and nice. You can enjoy the beach, go for a swim there, or go for a walk in the lovely city. Your dinner in one of the many good restaurants in Santa Barbara and watch the sunset. Number 10. The perfect final stop I recommend you to do is stop at the Malibu Pier and walk down the pier. From there you will be able to see the houses from the front and enjoy the beautiful beach homes there, the nice beaches and the beautiful coastline along Malibu. It gives you a much better chance to enjoy the beautiful view from there. When you stop and see these 10 places along the Highway 1, I promise you, you will get an epic road trip down the most iconic and beautiful roads in the world. Don't forget to hit the like button down below if you like the video. If you like to travel, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get some more helpful and nice travel advices. To travel is to live, so live your life and travel.